Welcome back to another video. Here's what's coming up today.
This is Farm Safety Week, and we're here now in Ken O'Neill's. We brought back the quad to make sure everything is all right, Ken.
So you can set on your phone, you can set each rider his speed.
That's the shearing done over the years. The house will be empty now.
I can't do the best!
Yes! What have you done, boys?
The hell with you, Joe. I will not friend so There's a big day of shearing ahead of us, and by the end of the day, we'll have the most of the sheep on shore.
Is it the earliest we ever have them shore?
It is not. We're shearing June before, but in the last couple of years it is. We're shearing June in all the good times.
You should shear twice a year.
We're shearing September as well, yeah.
Why? What was that for?
Well, the wool was dear, and the wool will be a lot heavier in September to be a lot. You wouldn't have as much, but it would be way heavier.
Was it inside here or you sheared inside in the small shed before, you said?
Yeah.
So right, welcome back. So today, or this evening, we're getting all the sheep in. It's been raining here the last 3 days very bad. The sheep are still really damp, but it's going to rain tonight, so we're putting in a couple hundred more sheep now to shear. The lads are coming, Justin and Thomas Creedon are coming. So we're filling up the shed now this evening. It's nearly dark, but we've given them every chance to dry up, and they're as dry as we can get them now. Talk, Charlie. Talk. Good boy. Good job. Oh! So we're trying to make up the number now of a few hundred, and so we're bringing a lot of the smaller fields now around the place. So we're just bring them in, starting their lambs, and we won't be coming near any doing any dosing. I think most of these are dosing in, but any foot bedding we'll be doing that after the shearing tomorrow. Hopefully the weather will improve, because it looks like it's going to be a really bad day again. And the good hand grass is growing definitely, because we needed the rain, and there's definitely no maggots with the cold in it. So that's one positive. We're full above now in our sheep shed. This is what we call our cow shed, but all the lambings goes on here as well, where all the lambs go, but still straw down since the lambing, but we're going to hunt ewes down here now, and because we're stuck for space. Above, the lads going to be coming in here tomorrow now. They're going to be shearing. They're going to be shearing inside there because it's going to be pissing rain tomorrow now. And so yeah, we're just going to drive them down here now, out. So we have a serious crowd inside. Shed absolutely full capacity, and we're just hunting out more because we have a few more to bring in. So yeah, good complaint that. So there's so in they go. Grand clean bed below there, no straw. Good boy, Charlie. So right, we have two full houses. Above us full. All down here now is full. We're just filling it up here now, the last section. So we have a big crowd in for shearing. So mighty. So you can see most of our ewes are all a mixture of horny ewes, collie ewes, mules, Chevy crosses mainly, I suppose. But they all seem to be in good order. So we're absolutely full up here as well now, between lambs and all the ewes. So you can see there's some nice lambs here to be fair. And the sheep will be going down there now tomorrow, down that channel there. So we've still started up more lambs. First thing in the morning, what we're going to do is we're going to leave the lambs out, and it'll give us some more space because we've no room now at the moment. So right, first thing here now this morning, not long after 6, absolutely pissed down last night. So we're just leaving the lambs out now this morning. The lads won't be long shearing, so we'll be leaving the ewes back out to them. We've some ewes here already shorn. So yeah, we'll be leaving the ewes back out there to them once they're shore. And once they're all back in the fields there, we'll start foot batting, kind of maybe going through them, checking their feet and all that. Because there's not that many lame there, to be fair. They're not too bad. Right, the lads are here now. We've held today. Daniel Moss's brothers here as well. Give us a hand, packing the wool and all that, and loading up the ewes. So. Right, so sheep are going down the race. Mighty. Very smoothly, so it's working well. That's the biggest issue sometimes when they're not used to going down. They'll be slow on going down, turning back, but we've Daniel here helping us and making things very easy. Very easy for us, so it's a mighty job. The railing here is broke, but with the front loader of the Ford 66 holding it up, so all is well. Follow me back there, so fill up behind. I'll just get you a go. Hello. Hello. That's the shearing done. It's the shearing done. Over and out.
That's the shearing done over the year. Those will be empty now, barring lambs that might come into London to eat for the rest of the year. So we have your lambs to shear all right later on in August.
Dennis, how are things?
How are you, boy? You're well?
A good day here.
Flying it all together, mighty day in the West Cork.
This is the pike into
The pike, West Cork vintage stuff.
Is this West Cork vintage here now, plowing, thrashing, a mighty day. I put up the drone earlier, we'll put it up there over our voice talking, but there was a big crowd here.
Massive crowd here, absolutely fantastic day out here now in fairness. Beautiful sight and everything for the job.
Yeah, there was a lot of people even down from up the country. When they saw our video last week that it's on, they came and visit, but
fair play.
This is a great day and the weather is everything obviously, but you've actually another one coming up next weekend.
Our event now is coming on next weekend, following on from the fantastic day that was had here today.
Yeah.
Over in Ahiol.
Similar kind of day out.
Similar silage harvesting, single chop, double chop, precision chop, with a few surprises along the way.
Grassman will be there.
Grassman, Garrett's coming down as always. I suppose the team of our event this year is promoting mental health in agriculture and the importance of talking about it.
Very important,
kids. So we have David Kennedy, the personal trainer, coming down to do a speech.
Oh,
on the
yes,
day.
yes, yeah.
Yeah, David's coming down.
Tipman, I think.
Tipperary man.
I know
He's
them,
coming down, and himself and Garrett will do a speech to open the event.
Very
and
good.
Talk. Garrett, Donkey's bringing down Grassman's a new icon fast track with all the mental health slogans on it.
I don't have any icon like that. All I have is these two fellas here beside us.
They're iconic enough.
Twisty and Tiny, if you want to swing the camera around. So the two lambs, they'll be there as well. But where is it all?
Ahiol in West Cork, halfway between Bandon and Clonakilty and Inniskeen.
So when people are coming from up the country, come down through Cork City, head out towards Clonakilty, and you'll see signs along the way.
Be signposted from the Bandon to Manway Road, there'll be signposted from the Clonakilty Bandon Road as well.
Right.
From every corner you'll turn, there'll be a signposted.
There was a big crowd there last. There was a big crowd there last year. Come on.
We had a good crowd last year. It's
Putteen, is it?
It's Putteen, I think. Yeah, you're getting the good stuff now. You're starting well for the evening in the bike.
Yeah, we've a busy day. Line up of shows next week. We're at Castle Gregory Saturday, here East Sunday, and we're going with the Grassmen. They're going to Tina Healy in Wicklow. So there'll be no sleep next week.
You'll have a few points Monday night by the
time. We will. And Kerry had a good win. We're only listening to Transistor Radio, All Ireland.
Transistor, you went over the phone.
We won't say nothing about Cork because we're up here. But
look,
Kerry won in there.
We won't put salt in the wounds now.
No. But right, we'll see you there next weekend.
Thanks, Clint.
And we might try to do a video or something as well again.
We'll see you all next weekend.
So what are we doing, so?
So lads, we're going to have a trial run now first.
It's like fishing, is it?
Yeah. Reeler in, you know what a reeler is.
My dear man, do you think this would keep sheep in?
Yeah. Sorry, you want
As fast as you can, is it? Hold on.
Pull back the clips now. Pull back the ratchets out of your way.
Out of the way.
Do yours at back.
I've already
This is a practice one, sir.
practiced.
Right.
Obviously a dairy farm.
Where are we going, sir? Right.
This is a practice run.
Right.
On your marks, get set, go.
It's harder than you think, yeah? Oh, Jesus.
Ah, fucking mine stuck. Hey.
But
Oh no.
once you come out of the rhythm, what about casting the welly? Oh, shit, we've been done again.
Right, this is a good one, sir.
Am I stuck? Am I in ratchet?
What's it called, sir? The willy.
Willy pulling competition. Well, we give him one more try.
So this is the willy pulling now. The angry welder's up against me here now, so we'll see how we get on. Corking on bad last week now, sir. They have to win something. Give me a few fucking feet now, because his arm is twice into mine.
But there's no stroke in the handle.
They're just complaining here that Liam O'Keefe is way too big. He's a big, strong arm.
Right. Where are we going?
Liam, have you the slack you have? On your marks, get set, go. Hind lane. Come on, Glenn, you have it now. Hind lane. Hind lane. Hind lane.
And he
Mine's
broke it.
broke.
He broke it.
I'm after breaking, lads.
He's at the break, isn't it?
The height of power.
Jesus Christ, I knew I was strong, but not that strong.
But if you lose the rhythm at all, it is...
Yeah. Right, swap sides, so.
We'll go one more, sir. Right.
What's the difference between swapping sides?
Second half, first and
There's
second
nothing
half.
fair about this at all.
Marks, get set, go! Come on, Liam.
Can't do the math!
Yes!
No.
Right, that's it now. Job done.
We've enough done.
Congratulations.
We'll have to modify the
We'll go
reels.
again. We'll go again next week. Now you are.
They're not suitable.
Yeah.
We might get to throw the wellies in. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Might it.
Right, whoever's going next.
That was good.
This is Farm Safety Week, and we're here now in Ken O'Neill's. We brought back the quad to make sure everything is all right. Ken, you'll have a look at it.
We will.
You'll see that everything is going well. Quad in a sheep farm, you nearly have to have it now, especially for the likes of me that's getting old. They won't be able to run around as fast. But we brought it back today now to eliminate anything that'd be wrong with it. So you'll have a good look at it.
We will. We'll have a look at it, and just a couple things we'll go through. Probably on it we'll check the tyre pressure.
Yeah.
It's a thing that people always miss out on. Quads really should be running at 5 psi front and back.
5.
Yeah, most of the manufacturers will have a tag here, and to tell you the right tyre pressure for that manufacturer. 5 is about the average. Once they're all the same.
Yeah.
Most common mistake we see most bikes come into us is tyres are pumped away too hard.
Too hard.
And if you had say 3 psi in this tyre and 8 psi in that tyre, when you're driving on a tar road, it'll go over a bar straight. Especially if you've got the wider tyres on. So tyre pressure is always a big mistake people make. Also should always keep them washed as well. And keep them clean, especially on the brakes, because if the muckers have built up on the brakes, they lose their efficiency. So keep them washed, keep them clean. Obviously, I always expect your grips of your tyres, make sure they're good as well, especially the ground like here, where you got high ground.
Yeah, rough terrain.
Rough terrain, high ground, yeah, tyre pressure is really, really important. Another thing people miss out on is grips. Now, we sell the grips for only €15. There's a pack of them there someplace.
Right.
Because eventually they will wear. And they can slide off quite easy. So
yeah, remember our old quad there before? Yeah, we got new ones.
We fit a new ones for you as well. So grips are really important. You get them just standard ones, they're only 15 quid, or you can also get them heated like we did for John there to keep his handies warm.
Yeah.
Keep them washed, like I said. Obviously, keep and check the oil. Engine oil, your daily checks, like oil is very, very important. Servicing. First service, most bikes be after 20 hours. Then after 100 hours, and then other manufacturers doing from 100 hours to 200 hours after that. Then so the brake.
So servicing is fairly key.
Service is key, yeah. Especially keep checking the brakes, tire pressures, and the bushings and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like that's all about safety, really. Like if you maintain your bike properly, you're going to be safe.
While driving your quad, Ken, when you're up in the high mountain places, how can you eliminate the risk that you won't be turned over or turned sideways?
Well, on this bike here, we have a crush protection system, or some people call it rubber bar, but the right name is a crush protection system. So what it is, it's like a line of discs inside this with a cord running through that are tensioned. Yeah. And if it lands on top of you, it'll actually come down around you. See, a lot of guys have this thing about a rollover bar, steel bar. So if it's going to hit you, it's going to do a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Where this will actually cushion it around you. After the bike goes sideways, it'll bounce it back. So that's the New Zealand product. They come, that's the card of this one, and then another bike up there is a plastic version. and they start at $7.85 including VAT. But it's a New Zealand product. New Zealand,
Especially if you're driving in rougher terrain, kind of.
yeah, rougher terrain, uneven ground. Yeah,
There's no weight no either, I think, no.
There's no weight, no, but it is like save the bike coming down on top of you, like it bounce it back off you.
Yeah.
When you are driving the bike, always keep your foot grips good and clean, and have good footwear, and maybe gloves give you extra grip as well.
Yeah.
And when you're driving a bike, I'm sure you did a safety course, but I went through this with you.
Yeah.
Your body's basically a joystick on the bike. So if you're climbing up a hill, you're supposed to lean forward.
Yeah.
If you're coming down a hill, you're supposed to lean back. And as you corner, then you lean your way. So you just base your body like a joystick, and you should be like a counterbalance top of the bike.
Right.
Another thing as well is when you're riding the bike, you should always wear a helmet. We do the AXOR helmets. They're a lightweight helmet, and if you're buying a helmet, you should always have it up to an E safety number there, EC 2205, 2206.
Yeah.
The departments are looking for those numbers. Okay. They're a proper helmet.
So if the department inspection saw, he could ask her, and he saw the helmet in the yard, the inspector could say, where's your helmet?
You're exactly, but you got to make sure it's got the right standard as well. So you can't go along like a builder style helmet. It has to be a proper helmet, like, and they come with a visor and the flip down sun visor and a quick release jaw strap, so they're fast to put on. A helmet's basically like putting your seatbelt on the car. When you get used to them, you just keep wearing them.
And I find as well, if we a bad day, you can pull down the front, go up a mountain, it will stop the rain if it's rain, cold.
They are keep the head warm during the winter, and like I said, a helmet's basically your seatbelt in the car. Sure, years ago we never wore seatbelts, now we put them on automatically. And that's the same for an ATV helmet, really.
The farm accidents in Ireland, of all the workplace accidents with machinery, especially machinery, all types of machinery, farming is by far the worst. They're after coming out with it. There's more deaths. Aside of injuries at all, there's way more deaths in the farming. So is there anything that could help to avoid them?
Well, another thing you mentioned about stability and bikes rolling over, and especially guys in hill sheep farms like yours.
Yeah.
Uneven ground.
Where you're going across steep hills or whatever, or uneven ground. There's a dual wheel system, and they're really easy fit. There's clips on like that. Turn your wheel, and you got two little clickers here, little arms.
And it's on that quickly.
It's on that fast.
Try 2-second job stop.
2-second job, but like going across the hill without a very steep hill, like that's really stabilising the bike.
You're widening the weight of it and more stability. Like.
Yeah, that doubles the weight. And also if you're trying to get out in very bad conditions, it helps the bike as well. But they're super easy fit. You should turn your two dials here like that, and it's off.
But this weather is an awful time for weeds growing. I see rushes, everything, cupboards, docks as we call them. They're all growing mad. And I'm looking you have a lot of sprayers here, different sizes. You have two sprayers here. One of them is it take twice, I say, as much as the other one or more.
Yeah, sprayers come in typically three sizes: 34 litre small, 57 litre medium, and 95 large. Yeah. But people have an awful habit of buying the big tank. Like 57 will be on a yield size in the back of a bike because you've less splash off it. And these ones here are Fimco brand. They're a brand we're selling for the last 20 years. They're an American brand tank. But they have a clever idea where they actually baffle in either side of the two tanks there.
Yeah.
So as your chemical starts dropping down, it reduces the splash, and it's baffled in here as well.
Yeah.
I like they're a good tank. They start at 259 for the Fimcos and the 57 litre. Also, then you're going to take a step up from that if you're on really high ground. Again, a New Zealand product, CDAX. They're wrap-around tanks that wrap around the bike, so it keeps your chemical quite low. You can have a normally, just a knob, an 8 litre one in the back. But these are rotating molded tanks of a very heavy skin. So
how many litres will they take?
8 litre in the back one and 50 in the front. So you can plumb in both of them together, so you go out the road with 130 litres.
So you have even weight spread throughout?
You have even weight spread out, but there's 2 foot valves inside each of these 2 legs. So as your chemical starts dropping, it keeps the weight distribution even. So again, if you're going up high ground like your place or going across hills, the wraparound tank is quite safe. That's really designed for safety, that tank there as well.
Super. So that is becoming more popular now and safer, isn't it?
Safer, but they're a really strong made tank. Like, you know, look after them, you have a tank for life there, because they're rotated molded and injected molded tanks. So there's a very heavy skin and they're quite durable.
Yeah. And they'd be less inclined to fall off. They're balanced lovely up in it.
There, yeah. So again, on the safety side, most all quad bikes, all farm bikes will have a weight limit on the front rack and the back rack, and they're normally little stickers here and here. Yeah. And then also the tone sticker on the back for your tone weight. So again, being farm safety, it might be no harm to adhere to them. Yeah, so that's just some people don't even know they're there. So just to point them out.
People ignore them, yeah.
Yeah, the stickers are normally in the bike to give your toe limit, so and your weight limit as well. So they're normally stuck on the bikes like there and there. So just to keep an eye out for them.
There has been a lot of accidents in the last few years with quads turning over and falling up on top of them, and that's thrown even young. You see a pile of youngsters. They'd be being killed. They'd take away maybe without their parents. they take off on the quads. So you'll have to tell us a good few tips there, and if there's anything else that could stop people from getting killed in quads, to be very good, wouldn't it?
Yeah, well, it's all just to help out you guys with this video. So about a couple of safety tips on keeping maintained correctly, rider safety, like the roll bar, the crush protection system, the dual wheels, they'll all help. The lower tanks, they'll all help. You just mentioned something there about kids, young people driving quads. This brand here, Polaris, has a nap. It's a nap control bike actually. So you can set on your phone. You can set each rider his speed.
All right.
So you can have rider one, he's got a pin number into the bike, and you can give him 5 mile an hour, 10 mile an hour, 15 mile an hour, whatever it sets, as you want. Rider two, then he's a separate pin number, he puts it in, he can get full speed. You can also set a geofence on your farm, so you can drive your perimeter of your farm on the phone. As soon as the bike goes outside the geofence, it turns itself off.
Switch off.
Yeah, and each rider then you can track how they've been driving it. You can see their speed, it'll give you, it'll record a certain amount of time of how it's driving. So they're getting very popular, especially with people employed involved in bikes, and you have full power to the speed that the owner wants to give it, and that's all app controlled. So yeah, those two bikes now are going out to a utility company for that particular reason. They have the full power for pulling the weight, but they can restrict their speed. So it's just a clever feature from Polaris.
Thanks, Ken, for all those safety tips. If we could prevent people from being killed, or if there's lives saved, or lads not getting less injured, it's a very good thing.
It is, I suppose, and probably one of the biggest safety tips I can give you is don't do what Johnny Egan does.
Yes.
Sit up there properly.
Don't ride the quad sideways.
No, don't do what Johnny Egan does. That's the very biggest safety tip I can give you.
We're here now looking at gators. Since the last time we were here, our UTVs, some people call them. You're after selling a pile of them. There was a big row of them up here. They're gone. There must be good demand from.
They're selling well for us, all right. And we would find, especially the dairy man, for safety, there are more and more people going for these because you have your ROP system on them and you have your seat belted in. Especially you get the young farmer with kids, and his dad might be getting a bit agey. He's in out with the weather. Plus the fact in the young kids, they can be seat belted in, yeah. And
baby seats or anything.
Baby seats or anything, yeah. But you get your full rollover protection system on these, and again,
they can be locked.
They can be locked. They can be driven on the road. But like it's in out of the weather as well. But it's a big safety thing. Like they're very stable. The big white wheelbase on them. Yeah. They run the anti-roll bar, etc. So that, again, they're stable on high ground.
Is there different companies then, or are they all?
We carry 3 different brands. We do the Polaris, CF Moto, and we also dabble in a few Kubotas as well. And we've second-hand John Deere's in the yard also. Yeah. But with the full-size Polaris, this guy comes in petrol, diesel, and electric. That's our biggest.
Is there different horsepower in them then, or are they standard?
They come in 1,000 diesel, they come in 1,000 petrol, or they come in electric. That model, and then there's a mid-size 2-seater, a smaller one again, which is a 570cc.
Dairy farmers, so would be your biggest clients room, would they?
Yeah, a lot of dairy guys will buy them because you're just like you have to go to for the cattle every morning. So if hail, rain, or shiny, go out. So you get into this, you can turn it on, have the heater running in it, so you're nice and warm inside it. Yeah. And there's a big safety thing with these as well, because like if the kids are interested in the farm and they want to keep them with you, you can put them in, strap them up, and they're safe inside them as well.
While we're here now, you sell a lot of fertilizer spreaders, trailers, obviously a lot of quads. What else? Weed lickers?
Yeah, fertilized trailers, like you said, small little sheep trailers, bigger trailers for carrying sheep, fertilizer spreaders. JFC now, one of our Irish companies, have brought out a very good fertilizer spreader this year. They got it right now. Carries 500 litres. It's a galvanized frame painted over. And there's a cable here where the controller comes up to the bike. Oh, right. So it saves you coming out. So you got a cable that you can open and close the slide, so you're not reaching back. Yeah, and they've got leaning back. And again, there's a serious wheelbase, and they're running 6 foot wide. Yeah. So again, for stability, the hopper's quite low as well. Yeah, they come with the canvas cover.
Like throwing up the bags at a ferocious height.
Yeah, and a swivel hitch as well. So if it does go wrong, with a wheelbase like that, it shouldn't really go wrong. They're mud guarded, big splash paint, stainless spinner. So they most of the spinners previously were coming out of New Zealand and or Italy, but thank God now we got our own country making them. Company, yeah, nice to support our own guys. So yeah, they got them right now.
And it's the weed liquor here then?
That's a weed liquor, yeah. They're made by, again, a New Zealand company, Seedax.
Is that extra wide now, or is they the standard?
That's the standard 8 foot. They also come in a winged version in a 14 foot. Yeah. Again, they're popular this time of year because this is the time of year for weeds growing. Like we're in July now, in the July. They're in a stock system that hits the rush. So when it hits the rush, it combs across it. So you're getting a really good wipe. Yeah. There's a bruise bar in the front of this, mainly to crack the skin of a rush. You have a control up on your bike that you switch on to make it work, and then you got a dial from number 1 to 7. The higher you set the number, the better keeps the socks.
And they are good.
They're quite a good product, yeah, very good product. What they have is a little bladder. This bladder sits inside the sock. It teardrops out through the seam there. The higher the number, the more teardrops.
Yeah.
So it's wet and it's woven one sock from inside out.
Okay.
The beauty about that is very good to hold the moisture.
Yeah.
So when you hit your rush, for example,
less spray than ordinary sprayers.
Oh, it would.
oh, big time.
Oh, way.
Way less, yeah.
That's where the spray, where rushes and things would be light in the field, like, to be ideal for them.
It would be,
If you had a big field, not many rushes, you'll only hit the rush, like, don't be doing all the grass.
and you're getting a much longer wipe across it. Used correctly, you'll have no runoff or drip. So you can go very strong with your chemical, you get less chemical as well.
Yeah.
And you won't be damaging your grass, your pasture.
It'll cost less than half the price, way less than a quarter of the price. In weed leak and weeds control and everything.
You would, yeah. And if you're talking really big high rushes, bull rushes, whatever, if you're pulling with a quad, they're only 70 kilos weight, so they're quite light, so they let you skid over them.
They'll pull over
as well, yeah.
But you sell the toppers as well for the rushes.
We do the chap and brand inside in the shed there.
They're good, like they get big rushes. You were saying there the last time we were here. They get good strong rushes too.
Oh, they would, yeah. They're like a flail, hedge cutter, like so.
Yeah.
They're
When
quite
rushes
strong.
are very heavy and bad, I think you have to cut them first because, you know, if they're very high and very bad, you nearly have to cut them first before you spray them. Spray the regrowth till it work away better.
It all helps, yes.
Yeah.
It all helps for sure, yeah.
Cutting is probably better, yeah.
And some people spray big high rushes and they're back again less than a year.
Yeah.
But then if there's only a rush here and there, it's very easy to fail them.
Yeah. These are very popular because like rushes are continuously growing, so
Oh, they are.
especially what
The wet
type of
ears.
soil you have, like, you know, so they're a handy machine inside in the yard.
Kane will be going a lot to the big shows above in Tullamore and the plough, I suppose.
Yeah, we're doing the Tullamore now. It's back on the 10th of August, so we're doing that show this year, and traditionally we always do the ploughing as well, so we're there as well. And there's always deal to be had, so call along to the stand and we'll do the best we can for you.
Anyone up the country now, they want a new quad or anything to do with lawnmowers or fertiliser spreaders and all the different things, trailers, everything here. We are dealing with Ken O'Neill there with a long number of years, and there's a great service. If something will break down, you can go back to him, and he'll look after you. He wants you to go away. So I think that's very important, Ken.
Yeah, we'll try our best. We might get it right all the time, but we do our best, yeah. But yeah, like the quads and the quad really is nationwide business.
Yeah.
The lawnmower side and the garden side will be kind
You
of
deliver
local.
nationwide,
We would, yeah. Especially with the quad side of it, yeah. Quads go all over the place for us.
We hear people coming to you from above in Mayo and different countries or counties up the country. They're coming down here from all over.
They do. They travel quite a distance, but you were selling quads now, probably in the region of 30 years or more. So, name's kind of built up and we're out there. So, yeah, they work good for us. And Suzuki's a really strong brand for us as well. And CF Motor, another strong brand for us.
That's it for this week's video. We'll see you again. Goodbye.
What have you done, boys?
The hell with you, Joe. I will not send so simple.